.com.
When you buy bottled water, how do you choose between drinking water, purified water, or spring water?
Well, you know what? We have a local water expert here to tell us the difference. Al Zaragoza joins us now from Culligan Water. He is our one and only Culligan man. Welcome, Al.
Thank you very much.
You're such a good-looking Culligan man.
Good to be back.
Al, you got to tell us.
You're going to make me blush.
Oh, well, that was our goal. So,
achieved.
Mission accomplished.
Right.
So, Al, we want to know about all the different types of drinking water out there. Sometimes it's confusing which one you're picking up and which one is better for you.
Well, really, the one that's better for you is the one that you choose.
Okay.
Because some people will choose drinking water. Other people will choose mountain spring water. Some people will choose distilled water. Okay. Now, I've got these little caps, and these are the caps that we use on our bottles, 5-gallon bottles, 3-gallon bottles, and these are the ones that depict the type of water that we have. Like, say, for instance, this red one will always signify distilled water, okay? The blue one is our most popular one. This is the one that depicts the drinking water. This is the water that has been steam distilled, so we clean it up through reverse osmosis, steam distillation. Steam distillation is when you remove the water from the minerals, so you get a lot cleaner water, a lot better water. So once that happens, then when we bottle it, we will put food-grade minerals into the water to give it taste, and then we ozonate the water to protect the water from any bacteria that could be in there. The green one is going to be distilled water. Then we put in the food-grade minerals, but this one is fluoridated water. Okay, fluoridated water, very good for children, families that have children, grandkids, etc. And then this one is the spring water. Spring water will come from a local reserve location, or not a local reserve, a reserve location that we have up in the Sedona Springs in the northeast part of the state. We go up, we truck the water back, we put it through some sort of filtration, carbon filtration, to remove any odors or bad taste. Put it into the water, and then we ozonate the water. So really, which water do you pick is what's best for you.
And who would pick distilled water to drink? Like, if you have certain...
You like distilled water, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is all we drink at home.
Why do you choose that?
Right.
Reason why we choose it is because my wife has a chronic case of Crohn's disease, so she needs the cleanest water that is possible, okay? So there's nothing in that water. This distilled water is actually cleaner than distilled water that you buy at the store, okay? In the store, you usually find distilled water that has anywhere from 7 to 12 parts of dissolved solids. Our distilled water will have anywhere between 4 and 6. So very, very clean. But remember, you want water not to supplement, because a lot of people say, but I need those minerals in the water. I need the iron, I need the calcium, some other things. Don't choose water to supplement your minerals in your body. Drink water for hydration purposes. This is why it's so important that as we get into the summertime, you know, where we lose a lot, okay? You drink a bottle of water, you drink a glass of water, you know, doctors, scientists, chemists, etc., will tell you that you lose 96.4% of anything that's in that water, either through perspiration or urinization. So really, you're only getting the use of less than 4% of what's in the water. But if you have a good diet and you take your daily supplements, you'll get more from that than you will from the water.
Al, why are there so many different price points when it comes to bottled water at the grocery store? Is there really that much of a difference between all of the bottles of water that you see?
You know, one of the things that I always tell you, one of the first tests that you can tell as to what the quality of the water is, take the bottle and squeeze it.
Okay.
Okay? The tougher the bottle, and we just got a new supplier, we're going to have bottles that are much, much tougher than this one. But if you get a real flimsy bottle, I always say just be careful. Okay?
Why?
It's not that it's bad water, but the shelf life of that particular water is going to be much less than something like this, okay? Because these bottles are made specifically to hold this water for a decent shelf life. So other than price, you know, price leaders, people get them, stores will get water in bulk. So naturally, when you have that much bulk, they can sell a case of 24 for $3.99, $2.59, et cetera, et cetera. Say this type of bottle, you know, this is not cheap water. I mean, this is water that's gone through the highest quality process that you can find. So needless to say, when I tell you, when you take a look at water, it's just like anything else. Is cheap the best?
Right.
Probably not. So this water has really been treated to the point where to us it's the best water that you can find. Case of this water, you know, it sells for $6.99. But I'll guarantee you, you drink it once,
You're never going back.
you're never going back.
I like that.
Well, tell us about your home delivery. I mean, not just bottles, but we can
Our home
actually get a
delivery?
cooler.
Yes, ma'am. This particular cooler that I brought to show you today, it's a hot and cold. And the reason why I brought the hot and cold is because the hot side is child-proofed. Okay,
That's nice.
Yeah, so you know, sometimes when there's children, the dispensers are not child-proof. You always run into a hazard because kids are very, very smart. Okay, so they'll find ways to do it. But it's pretty hard to undo this one. This is a hot and cold. We also have cold only. We have room temperature and cold, which is really our most popular one. But as far as the bottles are concerned, we have 5-gallon bottles. We have 3-gallon bottles. We also deliver 1-gallon bottles. Okay. The bottles, of course, are delivered in either one of these quality of water, the distilled, the drinking, the fluoridated, and or the spring. So we can deliver to the house, we can deliver to the business every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, whichever you prefer. Okay? So, you know, the water is bottled here, it's processed here locally. We don't bring it in from Phoenix. It's not processed in Phoenix. You don't get Phoenix municipal water that's been processed. Everything is done local. Okay? So once you have it local, you know, we will deliver in all southern Arizona. Again, 3-gallon bottles, 3-gallon bottles, 5-gallon bottles to the home or to the office. And nice promotions that we have right now if people are watching the Morning Blend.
Excellent. And you know what? We're going to tell them about that right now.
Good deal.
Al, thank you so much for joining
pleasure.
us.
It's a pleasure.
And to learn more about Culligan, you can call 792-9700 or go online to arizonaculligan.com. And right now you can get a 30-day free trial with a bottled water dispenser free for a month. That includes 15 gallons of free water. Then after you fall in love, it will only be $6 per month for the dispenser and $7.25 for a 5-gallon bottle. So you can call 792-9700 right now or log on to arizonaculligan.com to get that offer.
Coming up on the Morning Blend, we'll check in with Big Al to see what he's been up to over at UPS.
Plus, George Rising is changing the future for kids in Tucson. Find out how his impact is on our kids coming up right after this.